Now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Columbus Clippers and the Indianapolis Indians. It's baseball. So striding in, Ian Netzel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The Clippers, second baseman, Ian Netzel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Skied down the left field line. Luplow over to his right. And he hauls it down in the corner. Striding forward now is the DH, Jerome Cram. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
3-1 to him now. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there.
Ground to third. Calderon right there. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to... So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Kim. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brian Kim.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lerma on the grass. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And now things are starting to get a little more interesting down there. As you can see, he's taking some exception to the location of that last pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night, and he'll get back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see the boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now batting, Dan Leon, and their runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And that misses 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here he comes again, 1-2. 2-2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Jerome Cram would be next. Payoff pitch one more time. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Leon over at second. Netzel on at first with 2 down. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jerome Cram. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Throw got him at first, and a spectacular play that will end the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Brian Kim.
First baseman, Brian Kim.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at for ball 3. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 3-2 one more time. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
Count is 1-2 now. Now this is swung on and missed by Choo as he's dispatched for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yandy Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. From the stretch. Sliders in for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. The 2-1 home. Towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Allen. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to straightaway right. Beltre ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Changeup called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a move over to first. Runner's back. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Dribbler up the first baseline. But that one rolls foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it.
Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Luplow is after it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game. At the plate, Victor Carmona. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Leon stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Ready for another chance? Jerome Cram. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Ready once again, Brian Kim. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Kim brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
For Indianapolis Indians, number 35, Go.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Clippers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Cody Anderson wins his 3rd of the season. Will Richard hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. Welcome to MLB The Show. And this stepping in, Jimmy Lumsden. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Gwinnett, second baseman, Jimmy Lumsden.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Now in the box, Andres Castaneda. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Alonso giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, play McCoy. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Calderon has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Luplow is there, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight. Still. So here now is the pitcher, Big Daddy Bud, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Right over the middle, knee high.
0-1.
Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Indianapolis is out in front, 1-0. Ground ball left side. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Alonso on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Smart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out. So stepping in, Marcel Slinger. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And a fastball just a bit high. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out. So striding forward now, Rio Ruiz.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Ruiz, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit in.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the set. Digging in, Big Daddy Bud.
The pitcher, Big Daddy Bud.
First offering on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Lumsden. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Beltre. He's got it 1 away. In now, Andres Castaneda. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Andres Castaneda.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
First baseman, Clay.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Indianapolis leads it 2-0. Ready now, Jonah Macbeth comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's in there for strike 1. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Standing in, Lane Adams. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Lane Adams.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Swing and a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Kevin Smart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Smart.
And that misses inside, 1-0. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 15 up, 15 down to start the. Ready once again, Big Daddy Bud getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Seared down the first baseline, and this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Play ball.
Leading off the inning, Marcel Slinger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count now, 3-2.
Counts full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Luplow comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Rio Ruiz to the plate now.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ruiz.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Lerma scoops it up, and that's the second out.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Little flare out to left. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Cut it, hold it.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box, Jimmy Lumsden, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Ramirez is off at first with 2 away. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Andres Castaneda would be next. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Softly hit here to the left side. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait. Striding in once again, Andres Castaneda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-0.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Clay McCoy.
First baseman, Clay McCoy.
Here's the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
The right fielder, number 31.
In now, Jonah Macbeth. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. Digging in once again, Lane Adams. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy Bud. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is skied into short left center. Smart is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Leading off the inning, Kevin Smart, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Lerma ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcel Slinger.
Catcher, Marcel Slinger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
One.
First baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground, out to second. Morov loves it, and there's out number 2. Rio Ruiz to the plate now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
1-2 now. The 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rex Brothers, and he might get a chance to hit for himself.
Pitcher, Rex Brothers.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher.
These changes defensively. Now pitching and batting.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, Game 2 of this 4-game set between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Indianapolis Indians. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Big Daddy Bud, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
So striding forward now, number 25. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Clark.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1. swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Rich Espinoza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Nico Goodrum. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he's back standing. He's set. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Luplow moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. Coming to the plate now, DeAndre Burton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
DeAndre Burton.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come into this one. Into the box now, Clint Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Clint Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Frazier takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Stepping in now, Chris Allen. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Drilled down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He's coming. 2.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
There's a cold strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And he fouls this one off. Allen leads off second with nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. to his right, Burden, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready now, Jose Hernandez trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-2 delivery. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
A run on 2 hits, and they leave. Ready for another chance. Number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, Hero, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. This is on the ground to first, could be 2. The second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in to try it again, Rich Espinoza, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And a neck-high fastball that time. Clark, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least 1 more batter. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nico Goodrum. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Digging in for his second at-bat, Clint Frazier. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Allen will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. At the plate, Adolfo Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Alonso is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box, Jose Hernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Smoked on the ground left side. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no run. Now at the plate, Sherwood Cruz. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. Here's the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground over to first. Osuna fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 25. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that misses, ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Grounded back up the middle. Lerma up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. At the plate, Derek Clark.
Shortstop, Derek Clark.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-1-1.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So digging in now, Rich Espinoza. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nico Goodrum. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. Pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Line drive to left. Luplo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, Chris Allen. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
Relay 2.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Allen at second with 2 down. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Alonso looking up, and they take the lead. It's gone. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups. Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they get a couple. Settling in now, Sherwood, Cruz. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on.
Now pitching for your Indianapolis Indians, number 31.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 1-run game.